Also,
I just wanted to remind you guys that if you haven't already, you can sign up for a free 1-month trial of Netflix at one of these 3 links. You can go to netflix.com/ctfxc if you're in the United States or Canada, netflix.co.uk/ctfxc if you're in the UK, or you can go to netflix.ie/ctfxc if you're in Ireland.
Thank you, Ellie, for that. And now we are going to review Reservoir Dogs. What a screwed up movie. The main story is like split. It's like you meet Mr. White, you meet Mr. Black, you meet these guys, and all of a sudden it's like, seriously? We know that something went wrong in the storyline, like in the heist, which was the storyline of the whole movie. What's weird is we see them at the beginning having breakfast. But yet, what happens is, then the next scene after that, you see them all in the warehouse, and one guy's bleeding to death. Like, you see the guy driving him to the warehouse, and the other guy shows up later, and they're all freaking out that there's a mole, and that someone tipped off the cops, as all mobsters and gangsters do. And then we hear the storyline about Mr. White, Mr. Black. We get to see how they got involved. And then, it's so screwed up. Like, I couldn't even follow this. It's like, 1 minute you're seeing the story of how the heist was formed via the major players. Then you're seeing the big boss, and you find out what happens and how he names all the people: black, pink, blue, orange. Some of that, there's more colors, but anyway. And then you see the start of the heist, and then you see the other 3 guys running like crazy. One gets shot in the head and is running. 2 guys get away after shooting a bunch of cops, and they get into the warehouse. And it's just like, seriously, like, why couldn't you just have shown it all in order? Like, Quentin Tarantino has this amazing way of making a movie interesting. Now, I didn't like all the swearing, the FUs and the SOBs and all that stuff, even though I can tend to have a potty mouth when I'm upset. I didn't like all the swearing. Like, it was like constant FU, FU, FU. And I'm like, okay, can you not say it any other way? So, yeah, I wasn't very impressed with that. But I really liked the whole concept. I loved Quentin Tarantino's way of breaking up the main story. This movie reminds me of a lot like The Fall, only that story was made up for a young girl. But you can see my review on that in my playlist on YouTube. Just follow the link down here. See, right down there. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I found it very, very weird. I found it to be a very odd film. I love the gangster aspect of it. The gangster, the mobsters, that they're all Italian. I love that. And I love the fact that they're New Yorker Italian style. That's the best. Reminds me of that Italian Enzo on Big Brother. You know, my mom is meatballs. Something like that. So, yeah, I loved all that. I loved that they were all wearing the same style outfits. Black coats, black pants, black tie, white shirt. It was really neat to see the uniformity, showing that they are a family, that they do know each other, that they do like each other. And I really liked that portion of it. The fact that the heist went wrong and the alarm got tripped. And then you find out later the guy who got shot, who this other gangster, played by Harvey Keitel, was trying to save. He finds out in the end he's a cop because he ends up telling him. The guy was dead anyway, he got shot in the belly. He shoots him in the face, and then the cops all rush in, and they're like, don't do it, man. But he shoots him in the face, and then all of a sudden it's like he gets shot, and in the end, everybody's dead. The mob boss, the gangsters, everybody's dead. Some guys got shot by the cops, other guys got shot in the warehouse by each other. I love the fact that they do this whole paranoia thing, and that everybody's paranoid about this mole, and everybody's saying, no, you're the mole, and you're the mole, and I think you're the mole, and this is why, and I know I'm not the mole, and it was awesome. I love the fact that it was in a warehouse. I love the fact that it was, that the storyline was done in pieces. Like, you don't know he's an undercover cop till near the end of the movie. And then it's like, wow, and the caliber of actors that Quentin Tarantino got in this movie were awesome. So I have to say, I really did like this movie, and I didn't like this movie. I would have to give it probably a 5 out of 10 mustaches. 5, and hello, Joseph. Thank you for stopping by. That's my review of Reservoir Dogs. Again, leave your comments below in the doobly-doo, and let us know what you thought of it. You can find them on Netflix. You can find them on anywhere possibly. Get Reservoir Dogs and take a look at it. Alright? And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Don't forget, you can check out whatever movies we're going to be watching with those 3 links that I told you guys about earlier. We'll see you next time.
Oh, so.